Yeah, I'm back with another video, and this one is about money. The money just keep getting more and more embarrassing. I think now I know the other one of them videos where I showed on Google, and it said 4 million, but that's not even correct. I don't know what I had typed in. I had to go back and look at that video. I just typed that shit. 1% of 4 billion. That's not 4 million. That's actually 40 million. It's actually 40 million. Do they have a calculator on here? I don't think they do. I'm trying to see if they have a calculator on here. I don't think they got no calculator on here. That other thing I had, it broke already. That tablet I was showing on, I don't think they got no calculator on here. Nope, they ain't got nothing on here, as you can see. Not even a calculator. So, but yeah, people could go and look that up themselves. It said 40 million. 40 million. That's 1% of 4 billion. If you said 1 billion, it would be 4 million. 4 billion is 40 million. Long story short, it's too much damn money. Long story short, it's too much money. Basically, they just going to let you be. They just going to let you be who you is. They can't try to keep bullying you to be one of them, to be a regular person. You see, I can't be a regular person. I can't do the butt whooping. That tell you right there, he can't be a regular person. I don't have the stuff to be a regular person. I can't do the butt whooping. You gotta let me be the king. You gotta let me be who I am. Quit trying to force me to be who you is. You can do your little butt whooping. I can't even do it. So they want to they want to steal all your money so they can tease you that you can't do the butt whooping. Well, y'all done got 10 years of that. So, y'all done got 10 years of that. So, that little 3 or 4 million, they should have went ahead and paid you that. Cause now it's gonna be way more than that. That's over with. I'm not letting the public or anybody bully me into accepting no $3 or $4 million. It ain't happening. They should have when I was asking for that, they should have paid me that. Now it's like I don't know what they're gonna do now. I don't know what they're gonna do. If you give me some of it, I'ma sue for the rest of it. Matter of fact, I want 5% now. You know? I don't even want no 1% no more. That sounds too stupid. I don't like the sound of 1%. It don't feel right no more. They should have just paid me when I asked for that. For real. I started off just asking for 1 million. I probably would have stayed. I might have would have stayed single with 1 million. I'm not sure, but I'm not for to stay single with 100 million or 40 million. Man, it's at least 40 million. It's at least 40 million. If it's at 1%, I mean, if at 1% of 4 billion, it's saying 40 million. If 1% of 4 million is saying 4 billion, it's saying 40 million. That's when I say 1%. I looked at it again. Now, I don't know. Maybe it was wrong, but I looked at it again. It said 40 million. I don't know how I got 4 million the first time. Whichever one it is, all I have to do is just go to. If that's not right, then I just go to 5%. 5% still sounds embarrassing. See what I'm saying? Because it's my website. See, anything, you see how embarrassing this is? You can't even ask for your own money. You done made too much. Seriously done made too much money. It's like even if I just said, okay, even if I just said 5%, which still sounds embarrassing for somebody that only asked for 5%. If I just said 5% of $4 billion, if 1% was 40 million, man, that's like what, 200 million? When I just say 5%, that's 200 million. You still think Candy not gonna talk to me then? You think Candy not gonna talk to me with $200 million? I'm pretty sure Z will tell her little sister, go talk to him. She'll let her little sister talk to me with 200 million. But that's only if Candy wasn't available. As you know for sure Candy will be available with 200 million. If I got 200 million, she would be available with 4 million. She would be available with 1 million. Let alone 200. But it's like, I'm not taking no 1 or 2 million no more, or 3 million or 4 million. They should have paid me when I was asking for that. I told you the longer you wait, the worse it gets. And also the more I'm asking for, the more I'm gonna ask for. Now if I turn 40 years old, they already done stole my late 20s. They done almost stole all my 30s. If I turn 40 years old and I haven't got paid, I'm not accepting nothing less than $1 billion. They're gonna have to seriously make me a billionaire. Seriously. If I turn 40 years old and I ain't got paid yet, I'm not taking nothing less than $1 billion. I'm suing their ass for $1 billion. So that's what I would need at 40 years old for me to be happy. I would need $1 billion then, because they done took all my 30s. Nobody want to be just getting paid when they 40 years old. I'm already 38. So what they waiting for? The longer you wait, the more I'm getting paid. If you wait till I'm 40, then I'm gonna want $1 billion. Cause I would still be young with $1 billion at 40 years old. I would still feel young. You know, it just, see how things work. It ain't how old you is, it's what you have for your age. Meaning you could be working at McDonald's, making making like $2,000 a month or something. You know, probably wouldn't even make that much. Do they even make that much at McDonald's? $2,000 a month? Yeah, they can do that. 500 a week. Oh yeah, for sure. They definitely can make 500 a week at McDonald's. So you could be at McDonald's making $2,000 a month. And if you like 17 years old, you'll feel good with that. See what I'm saying? But if you 40 years old, that ain't nothing. See what I'm saying? So it depends. It depends how old you is. Depends how much money you need to feel like, you wouldn't feel old if you would feel old if you 40 years old at McDonald's, but you wouldn't feel old if you're 17 at McDonald's. See what I'm saying? So I would feel good at 38 with 4 million, But I wouldn't feel good at 40 with 4 million. Because when you hit 40, things change. People look at you differently. I'm smart enough to know all that. People look at you differently when you're 40 than when you're 35 or 32. I know how people think. I ain't stupid. So at 40 years old, they giving me $1 billion. Nothing to talk about. Because now I'm young as fuck. See, with $1 million and you 40, people say you old. But with $1 billion and you 40, they say you young. Because all the other billionaires like 55 and 60 and shit. See how it works? So that's why I said, if you wait till I'm 40, you gotta pay me $1 billion. So you could keep waiting, you just gonna pay more. And I'm talking to whoever it concerns. You could keep waiting, you just gonna pay me more. When I'm 40, I want $1 billion. And by then, I'll be made about $6 billion on the website. So I'll just be asking for $1 billion out of that 6. They could keep the other $5 billion. You know? They could keep the other $5 billion. So right now, I'm just telling you right now, it's the went up. Especially when I seen that dude house yesterday. 9 bathrooms. I got at least half what he got. At least. At bare minimum, I gotta have what he got at this point. They done made me wait too long. They done made me go through they done put me through too much to accept $3 million or $4 million. Fuck that. Fuck. Trash ass NBA players be making $20 million in 1 year when they play like trash. I ain't accepting no $3 million or $4 million for entertaining everybody way better than what they entertain people. You saw when I showed you them NBA players making 17 and 20 million and 25 million for 1 year, and now I'm for to accept $4 million for 10 years. When I entertained people for 10 years, way better. My entertainment was way better. My entertainment was way better, for real. And you know what I mean when I say my entertainment was way better. Y'all know what I mean. When I tell you my entertainment was way better, y'all know what I mean. I don't have to go into it. That's all I had to tell them. These other NBA players in the other NBA making $20 million a year, and my entertainment was way better. You know what I mean when I say way better. We don't have to talk about that. Just pay me my money. I'm sure I entertain y'all way better. I'm positive I entertain y'all way better. So I'm not about to take no $4 million. I ain't taking no $4 million no more. That shit done went up to, I don't know what it's done went up to. I'm not even sure. It's at 5% now. It's like 200 million. It's 200 million. I'm not taking nothing less. You know, so if they give me like 1 million, I'm gonna just sue for the rest of it. It's 200 million now. They should have just gave me the 1 million or the 4 million when I was asking for that. Waiting only makes the price go up. Cause I know I entertain y'all way better. Way, way better. That ain't nothing to talk about. I entertain the public way better. Fuck. You know how many NBA players be getting $200 million contracts? $200 million contracts. Do you know how many of them? So that's why I said now it's 200 million. They be getting 200 million for they max contract be 200 and something $1 million for like a 5-year deal or a 4-year deal. I done already done 10 years. Well, I know I entertain the public way better. Now I want what I'm supposed to have. Fuck giving them a discount. I was being too nice. They ain't appreciate me being too nice. So now fuck it, I want what I'm supposed to have. They didn't pay me when I was being nice, asking for a little bit. So now I want what I'm supposed to have. I want 200 million. Nothing to talk about. When I was being nice, asking for 2 million, 1 million, 4 million, they ignored me. So now I want 200 million, nothing less. I would sue the pants off of every fucking body until I get all my 200 million. So the public gonna have to pay you or they going to hell. That ain't nothing to talk about. The public gonna have to pay you some of that or they going to hell. That ain't nothing to talk about. If you knew how sure I was y'all going to hell, you would pay me. I'm not wondering if y'all going to hell. This is pretty much an all or nothing situation. Just like heaven and hell. It's an all or nothing situation. You get it all in heaven, you don't get nothing in hell. You know, you get the best life in heaven, and in hell you're gonna burn in fire. It's an all or nothing situation. So you could try to keep me, you could try to say, well, he ain't getting nothing. We're gonna make sure he don't get nothing then if it's all or nothing. Okay, well, you also making sure you go to hell too. You also making sure that y'all will also be making sure y'all go to hell. So I could care less if you believe me or not. But like I said, I want 200 million now. I don't want 4 million no more. Yeah, that's what them NBA players in the other NBA get, right? I don't feel like I don't feel like looking up them players' names and giving them attention. I'm not for to call out their names, but it's a bunch of them. Got $200 million contracts. I'm not calling their names out, giving them attention. We know I talk a lot about LeBron. We know LeBron already a billionaire, but it's a bunch of other players getting $200 million contracts in the other NBA for 4 or 5 years. And I know I entertain the public way better for 10 years. I'm sure I entertained y'all way better. So you know I want 200 million. Yeah, I know too much. Ain't gonna be no hustling. Y'all didn't give me a chance to do that. You should have let me talk to Danielle. That that GPS, we didn't pass that street. We turned off that street already. Ain't no hustling. You know, all of that talk I was talking about, I robbed the merchandise quick with no problem. Pass it to the mailman, call me John Stockton. No, y'all missed that street. We gone, we ain't on that street no more. So don't expect that eBay stuff to happen. It's too late for that. You should have let me talk to Danielle, and then I would have been hustling. You didn't let me talk to Danielle. That's over with. That's y'all. Yeah, y'all. We passed that street. We on a whole nother street now. So it ain't. It's 200 million. And this the last date that these girls could text. The ones that want the 25,000. No, it's up to 50,000 now. Yeah, it's up to 50,000 for all of them. But this the last day they could text. Cause since I done raised mine up to 200 million, I'm raising theirs up to 50,000. See, I'm still a nice guy. You know, I'm a nice guy. Even the African booty scratcher gonna get $50,000. You know. You know, even she gonna get $50,000. You know? But not if they ignore me. You're not getting $50,000 to torture my mental health. It's not happening. So, you know, I know Raisha might be kind of mad at me because she been losing. Hey, Raisha, I offered you. I told you I want to rumble with you a few years ago, and you didn't respond. I told you on Facebook Express I was ready to rumble. You didn't respond. So you can't get mad at me when you beat if you lose to Janae, one of them girls. You know, this is tough competition. You in the NBA now. You're not competing with them Baton Rouge girls. You facing the toughest competition. These are the best women in the world. You're not gonna be, you know, it's not my fault if you be losing sometimes. But hey, at least I'm giving you $50,000. Fuck. See? At least you're getting paid. You still, I mean, right? You should still look good. You know? It's just the competition is crazy. Yeah, you know. So, $50,000, but this the last day. If I don't get no text from none of them girls today, I ain't paying them nothing. You know, they not for to fuck with my mental health even a few more months. So yeah, this is the last day. If they don't text, this is the 21st. They go that 21 number again. If they don't text, none of them girls don't text me today. Don't look at me to pay them nothing. I don't care if I have 200 million. I'm not giving them nothing. I'm not paying them to fuck with my mental health, to torture my mental health. So if they don't want $50,000, then that's cool with me. But you know, Z little sister, she getting paid regardless. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we'll see. You know why she getting paid? Because she helped my mental health. She like gave me some medicine. You know, it's 200 million now. It's an all or nothing situation. You see that house? Did you see King Harry house? I mean Prince Harry. That's the house. That's one of the house. That's how my house gonna look. Nothing to talk about. I'm not staying in that little fucking 1 bedroom Houston apartment. I'm not staying in no shit like that no more. I can't be one of y'all niggas. Know why? Cause I can't do the butt whooping. I gotta be who I am. Fuck. Stop trying to make me be these other niggas. You see, I can't be these other niggas, and they can't be me. I can't be them, and they can't be me. Quit trying to force shit that don't fit. It's that simple. 200 million. You don't say nothing. I could show you a bunch of players in the other NBA who get $200 million contracts for just 4 to 5 years. Yeah, what they call it, that supermax deal. What that supermax deal is, you'd be surprised when they sign that supermax. Get like 250 million for 4 years. And then they go and get a shoe deal or something and make another 100 million from a shoe deal or some shit. You know, they go get their own shoes. Like, I got my own phone. Google gave me my own phone. I couldn't get no money from it because don't nobody want to show me nothing. I would have already be getting paid. I probably would have got a deal from Google with that phone for millions of dollars already. You see how y'all stopping me from getting paid? I would already been making money with Google. I had my own phone already. I already got my own phone. Can't get paid for it. Google followed me on Instagram. Google showed me that clone. When y'all cloned me, Google showed me a video of the clone. And Google showed me a picture of Candy naked. You know? So, y'all can, I don't know what to tell you at this point. I guess the public could just give me a few million and then I'll sue somebody to get the rest of it. Because now it's too much to where the public probably can't even pay it to you. Well, the public still could pay you 200 million. The public could easily pay you 200 million. If 4 million black women gave you $5, that's 200 million right there. You see how easy that sounds? If 4 million black women gave you $5, that's 200 million right there. Wait, no. I think that's 20 million. Well, yeah. 200 million is hard. I'm not that good at math. I don't fucking know. At 4 million, it's 20 million black women in this country. So I'm just saying 4 million. Now, I know all the people got entertainment off this. I'm not stupid. I know the white women and Mexican women was looking at that shit too. I know men was looking at it. Everybody looked at it, little kids. So I'm just saying black women, because it got to start somewhere. Fuck. You want me to say white women first? Well, how would I sound saying white women? You know, got to start somewhere. I can't start it with the men. Fuck. Would you want me to ask the men first? Somebody got to start this shit. You want me to ask Mexican women first to start it when I'm black? It's obvious who got to start this shit. So, you know. So, you know. I mean, if they just gave you some of it, they ain't even got to give you 200 million. If they just gave you some of it, how much did they pay Deion Sanders when he finally got paid? They gave him 25 million. Just give me that for right now. Well, I get the other 175 later. You know, just give me 25 million. And 5 million black women gave me $5. That'll be 25 million right there. And then y'all can take y'all, then y'all can go to heaven. You know. But but yeah, I'm getting 200 million. You know, shit. So it's 300 million people in this country, by the way. 300 million people in this country. So y'all can do the math and figure out how to pay one person $200 million. Y'all can do the math. Or y'all can just try to pay me some of it, and then I'll sue somebody to get the rest of it. Y'all can figure that stuff out. I'm telling you, at this point, I'm not taking nothing less than 200 million. It's no point in me being nice and asking for 2 million or 4 million, because I already tried that and still got ignored. So now I'm coming for 200 million. Now I'm coming for it all. Well, that still ain't all of it. If I say I'm coming for it all, that'll be $1 billion. I don't even need to go that far. I don't really need $1 billion. But, you know, when I'm 40, that's what I'm coming for. When I'm 40, if I ain't got paid and I'm 40 years old, I'm coming for $1 billion. Right now it's 200 million. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want this video to be too long. So I think I'm cutting this off now. What do y'all think Candy gonna say with 200 million? What y'all think the secretary gonna say? Well, look, the secretary, I wouldn't really be happy with none of them other girls, because you can't even say nothing to you. You know, might as well just pay the stallion at that point. Not because I can't talk to them other girls. I wouldn't want to. Why would I want to talk to one of them? Something wrong with these women. Like, I mean, look, I ain't gonna say something wrong with them, but whatever their issue is, that's not, I don't know. I don't know what their issue is, why they can't talk to me. But don't expect me to want that. Why would I want that? If Candy can say something to me, and Z Little Sister can tell me who they is, I'd rather talk to Z Little Sister. Come on now, they let Elvis talk to a 14-year-old girl. So you might have to do that for me too. You might. If Candy's not available, then you might just have to let me talk to Z Little Sister for when I got 200 million. I'm pretty sure she'll talk to me when I got 200 million. or 25 million, whatever. But yeah, I want a house I'm getting a house just like Prince Harry. What, he got 16 bathrooms. What do you need? 16 bathrooms? 9 bedrooms? You know, a basketball court outside or a tennis court, whatever that was outside. He don't even have no neighbors. That's just how I want it. I don't want no neighbors. I don't want to be. I don't want the public around me at all. I don't want no neighbors. You know. I'm not saying I can't be around nobody. If Candy want to bring her friends over, she can. But I don't want no neighbors. You know. I don't want no neighbors. So, and I'm hoping they don't go and fuck with that girl either, cause that'll just come on now. So it's a little ass girl. She would look like she's about 12, 13, or 14. But it's a shame that there's no other women to talk to. It's only 2 women that can even say anything to me. Well, one of them is a little ass girl. So maybe if Secretary can find the strength. Maybe if the black secretary can find the strength, somehow, maybe she could dig deep and find the strength to say something to the king. Then I'd love to talk to her. Or if Janae could find the strength to somehow say something to me, I would love to talk to Janae. Or Danielle. Well, you know what? Never mind. I think I might try Danielle too already. Yeah, Danielle can get a try. But I think she would still have to say something. She can't just be saying she want me to everybody else, but she can't tell me that. Like when I was in Houston, she telling everybody she want to talk to me. Why the fuck she couldn't tell me nothing? That's what I want to ask Danielle. Why she couldn't tell me nothing? Like Candy did. So nah, if Danielle could find the strength to say something to me, I would love to talk to her with 200 million. But if they can't even say nothing to me right now, or until I get paid, nah, I'm good. Cause I'm gonna think, well, something must be wrong with this girl. You know? They couldn't even say nothing to me. They couldn't do it. So if they could find so if one of them girls, Danielle, Secretary, Janae, Brandy, if one of them girls could find the strength to say something to me, I'm just talking about a text message. I ain't talking about flying to Indianapolis. If they could find the strength to do a text message, you see how embarrassing this sounds? If they could find the strength to do a text message, then I would love to talk to one of them. But if they can't, then I'm just gonna talk to Candy or Z Little Sister. Or Pay the Stallion. There's no point of flying them to Miami if they couldn't even text me. You know? There's no point. No point of doing all that. So, like I said, the 21st, July 21st, if none of those girls don't text me, I'm not paying them no money. I'm only paying Z Little Sister, and I'll just talk to Candy. I give Z Little Sister 50,000, and I'll talk to Candy. You know, and if Candy not available, then I just have to try to talk to Z Little Sister, or I have to wait till she's 17 or something. But you know, yeah, I'll wait for her, cause I had some girls in Houston, some young girls in Houston, and this girl was like, she was like too young. She gonna say, I need to wait for her. Nah, I'll wait for Z Little Sister to turn 17 if I got 200 million. But since they let Elvis talk to a 14-year-old girl, I shouldn't even have to wait. Now, I'm saying this, I'm saying if Candy not available. Obviously, Candy should be available. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and turn this video off because it wasn't supposed to be this long. We're going to turn this video off. This is the last day. If they don't text me today, I'm not paying none of them girls to fuck with my mental health. It's not happening. I'm not paying them nothing. So, after today on the 22nd, them girls don't need to look at me for no money. So